Welcome to the Bluegrass Weather Report. It's Super Bowl Sunday, February 12, 2023. I'm glad you're with us. And we've got a lot of weather to talk about, including Forecast Bust Alert. Yeah, that's right. Forecast didn't go according to plan, children. Here's why. Okay, so we were talking this morning about the potential of some snow on the mountains of eastern Kentucky, and I still think they may get a little bit, but not nearly as much as what some of the models were showing. Here is why. That area of low pressure that was coming up out of Georgia this morning was supposed to really ramp up and start drawing some cold air down from the top of the atmosphere. It didn't quite get as strong as it was saying it was going to. The models really changed their tune this morning about mid-morning. They're like, oh, this thing's not strengthening. Oh, it's not strengthening. Oh, it's not strengthening. What-oh, forecast in jeopardy. And that's what's happening to a lot of folks that were counting on some frozen precipitation in the Appalachians from this storm. The cold air just didn't come down. Instead, we are left with some plain Jane rain in far eastern Kentucky right now. There may be a little bit of snow on some of the higher elevations. We can check out the Kentucky Mesonet, and you will see right there at Pikeville, 13 miles south of town. That puts it down around Dorton, right there along the Virginia border, just shy of 3,000 feet up in the air. It is just now getting to the freezing point. Oh, sad panda. You win some, you lose some, folks, in the weather business. It was a tricky forecast. In fact, we busted the highs today. I was going 53 in Lexington. It looks like we may end up a couple degrees warmer than that by the time all is said and done. You can see mid-50s out in western Kentucky. So Mother Nature just saying nope to the frozen precipitation. But I think a lot of folks are going to be okay with that. So how does that shape the forecast for the coming week? Well, if we went warmer today, we may trend warmer over the next several days. Here's a look at the GFS forecast model temperatures. Tomorrow morning we should wake up around the freezing mark, and by tomorrow afternoon I think we're going to be a few degrees warmer than today, likely mid to upper 50s. I know it's saying mid 50s. We tack on 2 or 3 degrees, considering that's how far off it was today. Not a bad bet. Probably going to end up around 58 or so. Wednesday morning, waking up at upper 30s in central and eastern Kentucky. Western Kentucky, low to mid 40s. Everybody into the 60s by the afternoon once again. I think the model's underdoing those temperatures just a little bit. We wake up Wednesday morning in the 40s and 50s, and then by the afternoon, Louisville, you're getting a 70. Bowling Green, you're probably getting a 70. Eastern Kentucky, it may end up capping out in the upper 60s, but still, it's going to be really close to 70. A little bit of a breezy wind on Wednesday. Thursday, 60s once again, but notice the cold air crashes in for Friday. That, my friends, is our next big cold front. You'll see that here on the European model. Watch what happens. We go into the rest of the day. We dry things out over the next few hours. A dry overnight, dry Monday, Valentine's Day. Get that umbrella ready for your dates, my friends. Few scattered showers during the evening, although the European model is keeping the best chance of that in western Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky, you might eke out a dry date night. Central Kentucky, pack the umbrella just in case. The rain moves out of eastern Kentucky early Wednesday morning. I think by sunrise, most of the rain action will be gone. The heat cranks up. Looking forward to those 70s. But along that warm front, we may see some thunderstorms go up Thursday morning. And we're going to have to keep a close eye on this, because if we can clear things out between that warm front crossing in the morning and the cold front that evening, we may get enough juice in the atmosphere to fire up some strong to severe thunderstorms Thursday afternoon and evening. In fact, something kind of rare is going on right now. Let me pull up the latest forecast from the Storm Prediction Center. This is their chance of severe weather for day 5. 15% chance of severe weather for Thursday. That is rare to get that high of a risk of severe weather 5 days from the event. That means the folks over at the Storm Prediction Center, who are some of the best meteorologists on the planet, are pretty confident that we're going to see some kind of severe weather in all these areas marked in yellow on Thursday. That includes Covington, Georgetown, Frankfort, Dry Ridge, Louisville, all the way over to Moorhead, down through Irvine, London, Corbin's included in that, Somerset, Campbellsville, Russell Springs, Bowling Green, Danville over towards E-Town, Madisonville, Owensboro, Hopkinsville, all in this 15% risk of severe weather on Thursday, 5 days out already. And we're going to have to wait and see how that develops. But I am afraid if things come together just right, we could have some very strong wind-driven thunderstorms, wind gusts pushing potentially upwards of 50 miles per hour in the thunderstorms. Even outside of storms, they're looking pretty gusty. Check out these gusts from the European forecast model for Thursday, showing anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour Thursday night into Friday morning. That is more than enough to cause some potential problems with power outages on Thursday, not to mention the risk of an isolated tornado or two if things came together just right. But it's still 5 days out. We still got some time to figure this out. But I want to go ahead and put that on your radar to pay attention to Thursday. So let's recap that forecast for you. Today, we're drying things out in eastern Kentucky. Everywhere else, mix of sun and clouds through game time. Temperatures falling into the 30s by tomorrow morning. Monday, dry, upper 50s. Tuesday, starting dry, low to mid 60s for highs. Watch for the showers during the evening, especially in western Kentucky. Pack that umbrella for your date. Then Wednesday, 70s, a good possibility, and then the storm chance on Thursday and colder temperatures for Friday and the beginning of next weekend. So there is your forecast. Hope you've enjoyed it. And be sure to, if you enjoy our content and find some value in it, hit that like button. Better yet, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you always get the latest forecast here from the Bluegrass Weather Report. I'll have another full update on Tuesday, and we'll talk more about that potential severe weather. So until then, take care. Stay weather aware. Bye. Wow.